Hey, Darian here, founder of Dash Activate Online. In today's video, it's actually Sunday, which is why I'm wearing this sweet America hat. I want to talk about productivity, a new app that I found that helps with productivity across teams, personal productivity, and business productivity. So let's get into it. Okay, so I've been looking around for a solution for this for a while now. I used to use an app called Clockify, but it was all web-based. You had to log into the site, track all your time in there, and it wasn't really that scalable for teams. But I found an awesome new solution, which I want to talk about today, called Everhour. It's a plugin for Trello. It also has a plugin for Google Chrome, which is what we use all the time. And there's three main reasons that I really like it. Firstly, personal productivity. I remember when I used to work in an office, and to me, I guess because I've been so far removed from that for so long that it almost seems like a joke to me, but I used to go into the office and you'd get there at maybe 9:15, sit down, check some emails, jump on Facebook, maybe take a call from a client, start some actual work at maybe 10 o'clock, work for a few hours, get distracted by something, go and get a drink, go to the fridge, go and get some food, come back, send some more emails, make some more calls. You'd be so scattered, and at the end of the day, you'd leave at 5 o'clock and you'd think, oh man, like I just put in a solid 8 hours. In reality, you probably did maybe 2.5 hours work. That was my life at an office, a bunch of other people that I used to work with. I used to see that all the time. For me now, because I run my own business, I like the accountability and personal accountability that Everhour provides, because what I do is I track time by task. So it keeps me focused on each thing that I'm doing, because you can only track time for one thing at a time. And because we use Trello for all of our project management, and every card has a task, every card has a purpose, I'm tracking time against that. And it shows me at the end of the day how much time I've actually put in of focused, attentive work into that project. The second reason that I like Everhour is management across teams. So we have like 5 core team members that work at my company in all different time zones. And so one of the cool things about it is I've set up systems for them to, because they all plug into Trello as well, to track their time in those projects and on those cards, so I can see day by day and hour by hour what my team's working on and when they're working. And because it has that Google Chrome plugin, it's really simple for them to jump back into tasks, stop and start the timer when they need to, and actually make the time tracking actually really accurate and accountable. So that feeds into all my dashboards and gives me all that data on what my team is working on. And then I get visibility over what clients are taking up the most time, what tasks are taking up the most time, and what parts of the projects should we be charging more for or less for, because we're getting that full accountability across the entire thing. The third reason, and the final reason that I really like this plugin, is for focus. So as I mentioned just a moment ago, we use Trello for all of our project management. So every single client project we have has an internal implementation board, there's a client dashboard, and my team work through all of the steps for those projects, one by one through those Trello cards. Before we had the time tracking, and I was guilty of this myself as well, we might have a few tasks that are kind of related, or might all involve setups in Business Manager or building audiences or whatever we might be doing. It's a few steps that are all technically groupable. And what I'd find people would do, and myself included, I'd go, okay, I need to do these 3 things. I'm just going to jump over into Business Manager or jump over into Google Docs and just knock these things out all at the same time. So you'd never really be truly focused on that one task to then follow it with the next task. Because we've got this time tracking set up and it's all integrated within Trello, you can't track time for 3 tasks at the same time. You've got to track task number 10, get onto that, do that work. Boom, stop the timer for that, move on to task 11. And so what I found is, by having the time tracking from Everhour built into Trello, it's bringing my team back to focus on those processes, focus on those steps that we know work, and nothing gets skipped, nothing gets muddled up, because you've got to work through and track each particular task you're working on with the tracker, and before you can move on to the next one. So it's also great for that reason. Cool, so those are 3 reasons why I freaking love this app and why it's so good for business productivity. And if you're not using it, even for just tracking your own time, there's a free account that you can set up just to track yourself personally. If you do want to integrate it with Trello like we do, you do have to pay for that, but I think it's $7 a month per team member. It also integrates with GitHub, Asana, and I'm pretty sure Monday as well, but yeah, we don't use those. Everything we do is in Trello. But Cool. Full disclosure, there is an affiliate link below. That would help me out. If you wanted to sign up for it, click that link, use that link to log in, because that does help offset some of the costs that I put into Everhour. But if you don't, just get onto it, have a play with it, give it a try. And yeah, if you have any questions, if you want to know more, hit me up with a DM. I love talking about business productivity and little hacks to make business easier. So cool. All right, have a great weekend. That's it. I'm out. I'm going to go relax on the beach. Peace.